Hey there YouTube, I'm Joe, you're watching Ink&Iron, and today we're going to clean this typewriter case. It's not just any old typewriter case. This is a Hermes Rocket that I got locally. This thing has traveled like halfway across the world. I believe it's been to Europe, and it definitely went to South America. So this thing is well traveled, and it kind of looks like it sat in the exhaust plume of a bus for its travels. It is very dingy looking. I do not believe that, based on the light parts over here, I believe that it can get to this lighter tan color. And just by the way, I noticed that this is a faux leather. And let me just tell you how I know that. So you see these little bands here? See how they are sealed like that on the back side? They are heat sealed. That is two pieces of plastic simply melted together. You can't do that with leather, and I know that because I work a little bit of leather in my spare time. So this is a plastic exterior, which makes sense. Nice and weatherproof, pretty abrasion resistant. Color stays consistent over time, so there are advantages. Would I have preferred leather? For sure. First, what I need to do is clean the outside. What I've got to do that is a toothbrush, old toothbrush, just a little cup. This is from a laundry detergent bottle, and this is just a dish soap like you would use to wash your dishes in the sink. So I'm going to do a pump in here. I'm just keeping this really simple today. A little bit of soap, and we're going to do some warm water. And I just use warm water so that I can dissolve this soap more easily. Okay, so we got our soap solution diluted properly. Set it off to the side. I'm going to take the typewriter out, but let me give you a quick preview of it here. Okay, let's take this bad boy out of here. Here's a little preview. This will be on the channel soon. I'd like to show you how to clean the outside crinkle finish here. But yeah, let me set this to the side. Okay, let's close this back up. And here you go. You can see the original color of the case here. So we're going to try and match this level of cleanliness from where the clasp was sitting. What you're seeing now is my attempt to just give you a sense of how much time this is going to take to clean. I'm doing this in real time, just dabbing some water on there and scrubbing it in a circle with the toothbrush. I found that little circular motions were pretty effective at getting in the textured surface of the plastic. It is important to brush it in all directions for maximum removal of dirt. After scrubbing a few seconds, I blot up this dirty water we're seeing on the surface with just a regular paper towel. As you can see, quite a bit of grime comes off and the color is significantly restored. Ultimately, this soap and water cleaning is a first step for me. As you can see here, I got some cleaning done and then decided to take an inventory of all the staining on the case as it is here at the beginning of the cleaning. You can see I've made some progress on the front, but the sides, bottom, top, and back panels are all still very dirty, along with the handles. The zippers are also somewhat dirty and they seem to get cleaner by the end, although I don't do anything specifically to clean them. You'll be able to see the results at the end and see that the zippers turn out cleaner for some reason. Here's a little high speed of the soap and water scrubbing process. It does take a while. I think later on in this video I say it takes maybe an hour or two. I was doing this kind of half watching Netflix and listened to some audiobooks and kind of broke it up over the course of a weekend, so you don't have to do this all in one sitting. And remember, this process is dirty, so clean somewhere you don't mind getting dirty. Okay, so we've been scrubbing for a while now, at least an hour, maybe closer to 2, and it's looking quite a bit better. You can see a lot less grime happening. My final touches here, I'd like to address these little spots, and I think the way to do that is going to be, this is just a wooden toothpick. Kind of scrape it up. Yeah, okay. So these little dots break up with some gentle scrubbing. If anything is remaining, I did test right here a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, just consumer grade 70%, because sometimes the right solvent is not water. In this case, alcohol. It really cleaned up these bands right here. You can see that they have no dirt or grime left in them. I think as a final pass I'll use some rubbing alcohol. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. First step in this process, take the toothpick and break apart the little spots. Mine happen to be slightly sticky, as if they were old sugar or tar. I initially cleaned them with soap and water just to see if that did anything. Okay, so we still got some residue left there from the spots. All I'm gonna do is take a little Q-tip here, just try and get it a little wet. And you can see on this plastic that this is a fine thing to use. It doesn't damage the surface, and hopefully it's the proper solvent for whatever it is we happen to be cleaning up with these dark spots. I think I need to use the toothbrush just to get down into the nooks and crannies of this surface. But let me try scrubbing alcohol with toothbrush. Good. Come on, get out of there. Does appear to be working, but like most things in typewriter repair, just persistence. Keep scrubbing. Let the tool do the work. Almost gone. Still see a little trace of it right there, but I'm going to keep doing this procedure all across the case and show you the results. Okay, and we are finally done. Let's get a good look at the bag. You can see all that sticky dark staining came off pretty well. Breaking up those little hard spots with a toothpick seemed to work well also. And finally, we can see that this piping is actually a contrasting element instead of just sort of blending in with the rest of the bag. My materials were just a little bit of soap and water, which I probably went through a good half a liter, 500 mils, call it 10 fluid ounces. And then isopropyl alcohol, I probably used 3 or 4 ounces, maybe 150 milliliters, maybe 200. Excuse me. And yeah, that was it. That and some toothpicks. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I've been Joe. You've been watching Ink&Iron. For more typewriter cleaning and restoration stuff, feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And pretty soon, I hope to have some videos about the Hermes Rocket that I have acquired now that its case is all shiny and new. But anyway, catch you on my next one. Bye.